American painter Georgia O'Keeffe is probably best known for her paintings of flowers or the photographs of her as a nude model. Well, this new exhibition at Tate Modern aims to explode the myths around O'Keeffe as a painter of feminine subjects, and instead shows her to be one of the most pioneering artists of the 20th century.
This is a fantastic and rare opportunity to see O'Keeffe's work, as not one of her paintings is currently held in a British public collection. The show marks a centenary since her debut in New York in 1916 and brings together more than 100 of her artworks from all over the world.
For many people, this is going to be the star of the show. It's called Jimson Weed, White Flower No. 1, and it was painted in 1932. For me, it's an incredible example of O'Keeffe's ability to take something really ordinary, in this case a simple nightshade flower, and transform it through an epic change of scale and really close looking into something extraordinary and beguiling. It's also famous because this picture sold just a couple of years ago for more than $44 million, making it the single most expensive picture by a woman artist ever sold at auction.
Born in 1887 to dairy farmers in rural Wisconsin, O'Keeffe resolved to be an artist at just 10 years old. A local watercolourist first taught her to paint before she went on to study at the Chicago Institute of Art. In 1916, she showed her work in a group exhibition at Gallery 291 in New York, whose owner was the avant-garde photographer Alfred Stieglitz. The two became lovers and collaborators, but as well as being his muse, O'Keeffe quickly forged her own unique path.
This is a really wonderful example of one of her early radical paintings, because while abstraction had taken hold in Europe a decade or two earlier, this was something really fresh for New York. It's called Blue and Green Music, and you can feel in it O'Keeffe paring back as if to get at the essence of something, the essence of a feeling. As she said, it's only by elimination and by emphasis that we get at the real meaning of things.
Although famous for her flower paintings, this exhibition shows that they were only a small fraction of O'Keeffe's work. She experimented with a huge range of subject matter and was always inspired by the landscapes and nature around her.
The American Southwest would have a huge impact on O'Keeffe's work. Its rugged landscapes, vivid orange earth and bleak desert terrain were the perfect escape for her as she sought physical and psychological freedom. And when you look at the rich colours in a picture like this, I think you start to see why, despite the incredibly hard conditions, the ceaseless wind and sun, New Mexico had such a powerful draw for O'Keeffe. One unexpected and really exciting aspect of this show for me is O'Keeffe's late, strange, almost ethereal abstracts. This one seems to show a sea of clouds, as if seen perhaps from an aeroplane from above, and it transforms them into a fantastical landscape of the imagination.
For nearly 70 years, Georgia O'Keeffe made profound, surprising, and innovative artworks that pushed the boundaries of looking and painting. Many of her most celebrated works, from swirling flowers to beautiful abstractions, are on show.
This exhibition shows us so much more than the myths about Georgia O'Keeffe, and it argues convincingly for her place in the canon of 20th century art. Do come and see it for yourself.